Welcome to my craft room. I'm walking you through the space where I create, organise and store all the things I love. I've got some simple solutions and some thoughtful storage ideas and a few things that you might want to try in your own space. Let's walk and talk crafty storage. Let's start with a quick overview of my room. Over here is my drawers and stamps. That's kind of the back store area. Then I have my main stamps behind me, embossing folders, some design paper and stencils. Under that I have some drawers with embellishments and things. Then there's my computer, and going around I've got another set of drawers that has all my inks, and then my main desk here, it's kind of in a U shape. So this way I kind of only filled up half of my room. I didn't bother, going from wall to wall. I figured I want to be able to sit in my wheelie chair and get exactly what I need when I want to. I don't want to have to get up out of my chair and walk over, because I won't do it. I'm basically lazy. So having this U-shaped sort of creative area makes sense. And of course, everyone needs a cat pole and a drinks fridge, because that's how we roll here in Australia, in our craft spaces. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. So I have a bookcase which sits on top of a couple of chests of drawers. This is just using a bit more vertical space. That holds a lot of my stamps, some Nuvo drops and stickles. I've also got my printer there, and in these drawers, this is kind of my back store really of extra stuff. So you may remember, if you've seen it, I'll link it below. Anyway, I've got a whole video on my adhesives and my adhesive drawers. And I'm saying plural because it keeps on going and more. So this drawer has just some random stuff in it, some packaging and heat, what is it called? A glue gun. I could probably cull some stuff from that drawer. This is just my refills for my artist markers. And I also use that alcohol ink for background techniques. So this top drawer has my embossing powders that I don't use as often. My mink, which I'm not using very much anymore, because I've got a smaller version which is much easier. The best mate, I'll show you where I keep that in a moment. I've got my toner foils there. My extra hot foils, is that bad? Ink refills. Laminating pouches and copy paper. But that deserves a whole drawer. Anyway, apparently it does. Into my room now, I have my Razgog on here. This is a workhorse, this thing. This is just watercolor paper, things I need to use, a spritzer, extra pens, extra tape, ink sprays, low tack tape, paper towel, scraps, sequins, and down the very bottom, gem sparkles and enamel dots. I can just grab them if I need them. I even hook on my water. How clever is that? Behind me is where I keep my stamps, and I also have things like my stencils and embossing folders. This is on 2 sets of drawers and 2 cupboards, and I've removed the doors off those cupboards because I'm a fan of open shelving. If I don't see it, I don't use it. I'm just trying out these new bins lately. They're quite sturdy. The new stamp sets, you might notice, are quite a bit bigger than the previous ones. So they don't fit in the storage I had before unless I put them on the side, but I want to be able to see them. So I'm really liking these packets from Altenew and keeping everything together in them, but it means I've got to change the buckets. Well, I can do that. They're not expensive, but these ones have been really good. These are the clear ones. I do also keep a little bit of design paper in these drawers here, and these little tubs. But I have got a whole video sharing how I store my paper, and you can probably check that out. I'll link that in the description below, along with my adhesive video. So these ones here, this is my embossing folders if they're not attached to a set of stamps, and these are my stencils if they're not attached to a set of stamps. These are a bit messy, so don't look. The two top ones are just stationery. I keep my watercolours. I keep my Altenew colouring mediums and watercolours. Rhinestone, cowboys, rhinestones, and sprinkles, etc. More fun embellishment stuff. These are just refills for the watercolour, so you can use them to paint with. It works really well. Blending tools and gloves. Pastes and alcohol inks. I don't have a lot of alcohol inks other than my refills for my markers, so they work just as well. So these are the hot foils that I reach for most often, the gold, silver, black and white. And then I've got the colours, hot foils in the bottom drawer, as well as the washi tapes. And just beside here I've got my spray box, some random storage packets, extra for my cardstocks, and some burlap and random like 12 by 12 papers. So next I have my computer and computer screen. I've got that up on a riser so I can put that up and down if I'm standing, like a standing very desk is what they're also called. It's fantastic. I'll try and remember to link that as well. And then next to that I have another set of drawers, and this is mostly where I keep my inks. Just down here I've got my big scoreboard, the Precision and then the Platinum 6. Okay, so in the top drawer here I'm keeping my relief pastes as well as the wax beads because I want to use them, and if I put things away then I'm not going to. So I initially had them out on the desk, but it just felt easier to put them into this top drawer. Got some random inks in this next drawer. I really don't reach for these very often. I think the only reason I put them in this top drawer was because it's a thinner drawer, and I like to keep the Altenew inks in their sets, and that was just getting a bit squishy. Although they do work, having the 4 colours, it does work in these thinner drawers. And then I basically keep all my inks in their colour families. And because these are such deep drawers and you can't get to the back of them, I actually have these containers, and that way I can just pull them out and get the inks that I need from the back if I need, and then I can just put them back in. And there's just more inks. I'm slowly transferring across to the new style of ink with Altenew. And then I've just got the Catherine Pooler inks in the last drawer. And I've got my pegboard. I think these always look so pretty. And then one of my favourite things is I stand all my flat tools up now. And then you can just put all of your things in there. So it just amazing how much it holds and how easy it is to grab things out of. So this is where I craft, and right in front of me I've got it's a desk, like a desk shelf, and then I've got on top of that I started keeping my markers, and by having them closer and right in front of me I'm using them more often. I also have all my pre-prepared card bases and panels there as well. So I use a wheelie chair. I try not to sit down very much. And then this is my second Razgog. I've got a little baby one. And this one makes me happy. It's got like all my ink blending tools and hang my scissors. I also use that to hang my foam tape. In this bottom one here, this is where I keep my, that's where I keep my embossing powders, foam, dots, tape. Alright, so this is the carousel storage unit that I have. It's just hold a lot of stuff, so I can just, when I'm sitting down, I can just spin it around and get out what I need. I've also got my Gemini. Then I've got a tower of white cardstock, and you can see more about that in the video that I'm going to link beneath. Oh, these little, this is just like a drink holder that I have for the fridge, and that's just I wasn't using it, so I thought, well, it makes sense to kind of use that. And then underneath the desk here, this is where I've got cardstock, but it's all open shelving so I can get to it. But in here, this is where I keep all my stuff for foiling, my hot foil machine, my better press, my stamp blocks, and then this, I keep my best mate here, which is my little laminator. Love this, it's just so convenient. And my new heat tool, I had unplugged during the storm, so I haven't replugged that back in. But basically I can just leave my heat tool hanging there and grab it whenever I need it. And I need to put another one up because I've just started hanging my extension cord up here so I can plug in my, just to make it easy to plug in my hot foil and my laminator. Otherwise I found I wasn't using them enough. And then underneath all of that is my cardstock. Obviously that will be in the other video as well. And here comes the kookaburras. It's dark. You'd think that they'd be asleep by now, but no, they're still awake. Thanks for walking through my craft room with me. And let me know in the comments below if you think any of these ideas might work in your crafty space and which ones you might even try. But don't go anywhere because I've got 2 more storage videos here for you, and I look forward to seeing you there. If you liked today's video, please click on the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's totally free. I look forward to seeing you back here real soon. Till then, happy paper crafting. Bye. Alright, I better check and see if that all got filmed or not.